Okay, first off, thanks for watching. This is going to be a flight time test using the JZ T30 Spotlight for the Mavic 3T in this case, or Enterprise, I should say. So I'm going to do with and without. I'm not going to do any kind of, or with and without for a hover. I'm not going to do a actual, like time on, time off type study, because I think that varies so much with, your actual usage environment. But I will share at the end what I learned from the hover test, and then also what my real world flight times are without the light equipped. And then I think the difference between hover with the payload equipped, that difference can be applied to your flight times. And then later, I will share anything I learn in the real world during my wildlife surveys or searches, nighttime searches. What I learn in terms of the true effect to my flight time as I get more experience on this light.
Okay, so this is the flight time test for the JZ T30 Spotlight. We're basically going to launch as soon as it sets home position, and then I'm going to start a timer. And this is with the light mounted, so I'm going to turn it on just so you know. Can you see that? I'm going to stop recording for a minute and come back when we are at 25%, maybe 20, or until it says going home. Alright, I'm going to turn brightness all the way up. Turn it on just so y'all know. There we go, that's better. And we are about to hit 20%. And then I'm going to go until the point that it auto lands. So once we hit 20, I'll cut the video again and come back when we're about to auto land. Alright, there we go. We'll be back shortly.
Critical low battery warning.
And here we go, about to land.
Low battery.
So that is 28 in about 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Out there. And I'll turn the light on just so that you see. still installed. So I'm going to restart with the light taken off, and we'll do another one. Okay, so this is without the light installed. I will note that this battery, when I got started, had 96%, where the previous battery said 98%. So a minute difference. Alright, let's see how long it goes. I'll be back like I was before. Alright, so we're about to pass through 20%. Alright, I'll turn it back on when it's time to land. Alright, we're about to auto land. Looks like we're going to get about 30 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll call it 20.
All right, so here's a quick summary. With the JZ T30 Spotlight equipped, we had a hover time of 28 minutes and 15 seconds. Without the JZ T30 Spotlight equipped, we were at 30 minutes and 20 seconds. And that was going into the point where we auto landed at 9% battery, which you can see in the video. My normal real world flight times, and this is without the light equipped, are 30 to 32. And that has to do with so many different variables, wind conditions, etc. But if I'm flying on a calm day, etc., and I'm not too far, obviously, from the home point, etc., we're getting 30 to 32 minutes. And when I land, when I touch down, the end of my, when I've shut down the drone and the end of my flight record is showing 10 to 15%. So there's some, minute reserve. So that works out to be about 2 minutes of flight time difference with the payload, with the JZ T30 payload. So that's just the mass of the payload. Obviously that's not going to take into account anything associated with, aerodynamic drag and whatever. So with the T30 equipped, I would expect my flight times realistically to be minus 2 minutes. So 28 to 30 minutes, still allowing for safe landings. So I hope this was helpful. And I'll be doing more of these type technical reviews and sharing what I learn with you guys in the future. Thanks.